Juggalos in recovery. Juggalos in recovery. Juggalos in recovery.
All right. So we're talking about the song "How Many Times," and the topic is staying strong in the face of adversity. Uh, Life can be difficult. Life can be challenging. It's a journey that often presents us with obstacles and setbacks that can leave us feeling defeated and overwhelmed. However, the message conveyed in "How Many Times" is one of resilience and determination. Even though, like the song's opening line, "How many times must I rise before I fall?" sets the tone for the entire pace of or the entire piece, reminding us that no matter how many times life knocks us down, we have the ability to rise again. We also have to think of how angry that song is and how we're supposed to deal with that anger. And the song's a great example of that. It's constantly just talking about the shit that pisses us off. It's okay to be angry about these inconveniences in life, but it's also important to remember that our ability to persevere and keep moving forward in the face of that adversity, that shit that pisses us off, is what defines us as individuals. How many times is not only a reminder of our resilience in the face of adversity, but also a powerful acknowledgement of the struggles that people face in life. The song's verses address some of the most common challenges we encounter: depression, addiction, poverty, idiots, fucking people trying to take advantage of us. But it is what it is. That's the type of shit that we have to deal with on almost a daily basis. By openly discussing those issues, the song offers us a sense of comfort and understanding to those who may be going through a similar experience. It encourages the listeners to keep pushing forward, even when life seems impossible to navigate. Through the lyrics, the song emphasizes the importance of persevering despite odds and never giving up hope for a better tomorrow. The song reassures listeners that they are not alone in that side of that struggle. It reminds us that there are others out there who have faced similar challenges and have managed to overcome them. This sense of community and shared experience is kind of important, especially in the scene that we're in. For Juggalos, it can provide us a source of strength and support. We have that ability to reach out to our own community to talk about the shit that we're struggling with or the shit that's really just bugging us, not necessarily impacting our lives, but maybe just pissing us off. Life's not always easy, and sometimes we have to face these obstacles and adversity that can leave us feeling helpless and defeated. Whether it is a personal challenge, a health crisis, global pandemics, banks crashing left and right, there will always be situations in life that are going to test our strength, our patience, our resilience. In those moments, it's important to remember that we have the power to stay strong and overcome adversity. And that means we have that ability to choose how we react to specific situations. And how we react, it really kind of determines how you're going to respond to any type of situations. If your immediate reaction to every situation that just happens to go wrong is immediately go into anger without having a positive outlook on that, that's going to condition you further in your life to try to react negatively to other negative situations that could be handled differently. One of the most crucial elements in staying strong in adversity is maintaining that positive mindset. When we're faced with challenges, it is easy to fall into negative thought patterns and allow our emotions to take control. But by focusing on the positive aspects of our own shit, our own lives, we can build resilience and stay more motivated to overcome stupid ass obstacles. So, like in the song, when they're talking about being stuck in traffic, and I know everybody has gotten road rage at some point or another. You know, being stuck in traffic in the middle of a hot ass summer sucks dick, but really nice if you got that AC and it's not so bad. We're able to rely on that level of that comfort. But another key element is taking action. When we are faced with challenges, it's important to be proactive and take steps to address certain situations. This may involve seeking help from others, developing a plan of action, or making lifestyle changes that can help us cope if that challenges pops up again. Uh, it's important to maintain your support system during difficult times. This can include family, friends, a professional support, such as therapists or support groups. Having that strong support system can help us stay motivated and provide us with emotional and practical support when we have to deal with adversity. Think about you're in a relationship, all of a sudden, chick breaks up with you, you need to move all of her shit out that day, that way she ain't never coming back, or you got to move out and you don't ever want to come back. If you only have yourself to rely on, that shit's going to be so much harder. That's going to be that adversity that you're going to have to handle in that moment. But if you got homies you can call on to be like, hey, come help me move all my shit out or all her shit out, that way we don't have to deal with that trauma. It's a little bit less taxing on you. Uh, it's also important to take care of ourselves, both physically and mentally. And this is where we talk about a lot of versions of self care. Getting enough sleep, exercise, eating on a regular basis, engaging in activities that we actually like doing or can be fulfilling to us in some type of way, something that boosts our mental or emotional well being. You know, that type of shit everybody tends to overlook. And the easiest way I've ever come about it is find something that you can do once a day, once a week at the minimum, where you can find something that is 100% a selfish act, something that only serves you. Because too many of us are guilty of being way too giving. And when we're way too giving, we have so much less fucks to give. And when we have less fucks to give and we run into some shit that's really kind of annoying, we tend to respond poorly to that. But staying strong in adversity is just about maintaining that positive shit, taking action, building our support system, maintaining our support systems, and taking our care of ourselves. Because if you don't know how to do those things, no matter what level of adversity you're going to be faced with, you're going to really struggle if you don't have any of those things to rely on. But with that, I'm going to open it up to the room for anybody who's got comments or questions.
I'm late. I'm fired. I missed the first 7 or 8 minutes.
Oh, that's cool. It was kind of a short essay this week, so not that big of a deal.
No. I got the general gist of it at the end, and now that I actually get to do something every day that I like doing, which is riding that damn motorcycle around, life is a little bit less stressful and a little bit more peaceful and a little bit easier to deal with the stupid shit that happens on a daily basis.
Yeah, man. And
I
that's
get my 15, 30 minutes in the morning, my 15, 30 minutes at night, riding a motorcycle back and forth to work and home, and I love it. Music up, wind blowing, and I feel free for that little short period of time.
and that's one of those things when it comes to actual self-care. Everybody's familiar with the term guilty pleasure. A guilty pleasure is a form of self-care. If you can take that time to go enjoy this stupid thing that only you really enjoy doing, that's perfect. That's only for you. The things that are only for you only serve you. And if you don't serve you, you can't help others. And most of us have come into that point in time where we just end up not giving a fuck because we have not been able to take care of ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, I feel you. I was getting to that point, and then I was like, my excuse for the motorcycle and all that stuff was like so I can ride with my dad. But selfishly, at the same time, it's because it's something I've always wanted to do, and just the feeling of that being totally for me and me being able to like actually ride and do what I want to do is a freeing thing when I'm caught in the two jobs and busy all the time and helping people this and work here and work there, you know. So that's been like a good plus because, you know, my work life balance is fucked. So it's hard for me to squeeze in a lot of time doing all the stuff I love to do because, you know, family and all the other shit going on. It's just kind of hard. But just having that little 30 minutes to an hour day riding the motorcycle is definitely like put me in a great better mood. Like even just waking up in the mornings, everything, like I look forward to it. I get up a little bit earlier, you know, and like I'm checking weather, I'm getting prepared, I'm going on my ride. Like before it was like I just roll out of bed, run off, and I'm grumpy, you know. So I'm kind of enjoying it. This week is when I just started riding it every day. This weekend, so I'm happy.
Yeah, man. So what are you going to do when the motorcycle is no longer enough?
Get a bigger motorcycle.
Okay. Fair enough.
I,
What
I, I
about you,
only got
Miss?
a 750 right now. I already want a street bike and a touring bike. So I can like ride the touring bike all the way up to, you know, the Midwest once a year or the longer trips. And then I already want a street bike so I can just like hit 100 bucks in like a few seconds and just zip around people for the fuck of it. You know?
Yeah,
No,
well,
man, that's a really real correct question that Chris has. Like, what if you know you love it, but you like can't afford it at this moment? Like, you got to create options that are at like different scales. Something that you can do small versus large versus medium effort.
I mean, I
It's
like to
just hard to
draw.
figure
I
out.
like to paint. I like artwork. I like tattooing. I have tons of stuff to do, a whole
Yeah,
bunch of other stuff I love to do. But having the time to really endeavor in it the way I want to is hard, but
yeah,
it's there. I even bought like
yeah.
an iPad and got Procreate so I can draw on that whenever I want. And it's not like I have to
Ooh,
sit down and break out all the tools and do all this stuff. I literally just
yeah.
open the fucking iPad and sketch on it.
Nah, but
Yeah.
that's where I'm at right now, man. There's like so much cool shit that I know I like to do and whatnot, but all my shit is tied up in trying to get this career off the ground. So it's like I started it, but then I had to let it go while I'm doing this whole journey, and it sucks. Like today, I was
Well,
looking in the mirror and I was like, damn, I fucking miss pro bodybuilding. Like that shit was dope. You look good, you feel good, you eat good, and like everything is just it's so awesome. But then like that's like how much? Like 400 or like $600 a month for like the gym membership, supplements, and all that
mhm.
shit, all the food. That's like it's just not realistic right now, and that hurts. So I'm trying to find like options on a smaller scale at the moment that are doable.
Well, and we've talked about this in the past for you. Like, you super enjoyed going out hiking. That was kind of like hitting the
Yeah.
gym without any money, but you left your keys out in the woods, and that
Oh my
wasn't
God.
the thing.
Yeah. One key ring, it turns out, is not enough when you're climbing up rocks and shit. That, oh man, that sucked. But you're right.
Yeah.
That was so dope.
Yeah, see, like these are the options you've got. You've got your super expensive option. If you need that level of dopamine in your life, go out, buy a motorcycle, dedicate your time to doing that, and there's nothing wrong with it. But there's
Yeah.
also the dirt cheap option of going into the woods and just physically exhausting yourself to get that dopamine high you're looking for.
It's
And then
worth
you've
I
the,
also
like,
got,
go
yeah.
I
It's
go
yeah,
like
worth
you've
once
the
a
also
month and play paintball because it's like 50 bucks and you get everything and you play. And that's like another one of
oh,
my things. I go play
paintball is
for like
crushing
three,
shit.
four
I fucking love
hours.
it.
Yeah.
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 But the other thing that we did not talk about nearly enough was how do you express your anger when you get into situations that make you angry? I'm all about constructive destruction, which is going out and finding perfectly good objects and breaking them just because I fucking can. And that costs you no money. You go into any city, there's going to be some garbage on the side of the road. You could hop out the car and drop kick real quick for no money.
For me, is usually I put on my more angry, aggressive white boy music. Maybe I'm really in a shit mood, so I put on some Lamb of God and think about destroying somebody's face.
Nah, man,
But I don't
not
go
enough.
destroy their face. I just throwing
Nah,
it out through the music.
I need to actually do it, man. It's not enough. That's where I guess where I was trying to go with hiking too. Like it's
Well,
fun right now, but it's not enough. Like I want so much more, but it has to be enough for right now, and that's the key word, right now.
and the
Yeah.
other thing I'll do is I'll just go to random concerts and I'll let the rage out in the pit around a whole bunch of people that aren't my family that I don't know.
Yeah, fucking what's up, Josie?
Got some shit to
There-
say.
I was gonna say, when you go hiking, you can always take rocks and chuck them as hard as you can into the water or at a freaking cement wall or anything you can find, because then it basically causes mass destruction. Just make sure no one's around or windows or shit before you do so. Or
Yeah,
and that you're not too close to it because it can hurt like hell.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
so I just got Wicked's just read his messages in the chat. Yeah, no, I wear a helmet everywhere. I wear a vest. I wear riding jackets. I got a leather jacket because it's kind of chilly tonight. It's like in the 60s in Florida, which means I'll be like feeling like 50s, 40s when I'm hitting certain speeds on the way home. But
Wow, wow,
definitely about the
wow. That's not
safety.
cold.
I got insurance on my bike. It is for a Floridian, okay?